Okay, is everything going alright? Yeah, okay. This is episode 5 of Sam and Max Save the World. Playing this on the PC. And episode 5 is called Reality 2.0.
Unrest in the Dakotas.
And
Dispatch
numero
equal
uno.
numbers of giant battle robots to all sides. Whoever survives, claim we backed them all along.
Illegal immigration.
Let the new guys pilot the giant battle robots.
Criticism that your domestic policy is too giant battle robot based.
They can take it up with my new press secretary, the Mametron 9000. If that's the guys from Air Force One, tell them they get the keys back once they say the magic word.
Quiet, Max. It's the commissioner. Total collapse of the economy and downfall of Western civilization? Great grinning head of John the Baptist and a pork pie hat stuffed in a rhinestone bowling bag. We're on our way. We've got a computer crisis to take care of, little buddy.
Have they tried turning it off and back on again?
Bigger than that, Max. Computers everywhere are going haywire. Planes are falling from the sky. Nuclear reactors are nearing meltdown.
And scores of pasty white nerds will be forced to go outdoors and socialize with normal people. Where do we start, Sam?
The National Consortium of Smart People who are good with computers has been tracking electron surges all over the country. And one of the biggest is right here in our neighborhood.
What an unbelievably convenient coincidence. How do we find an electron surge?
No idea. Let's go.
Anything new?
Hey, what happened to that charming picture of the recently flattened marsupial?
Turns out you're supposed to flip the page every month.
That'll get old fast.
Should probably plug that in. Where is it? Oops. There we go. There's a new carpet. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was afraid it might crash because I had problems with this particular episode downloaded off GOG. Beta testing. Oh, she's into beta testing now.
Hey, Sybil, have you...
I'm surrounded! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Stand back, Max. It sounds like Sybil's finally cracked.
It's about time. Her relative stability was making the rest of the neighborhood look bad.
Back, pit demons! With sword of righteous fire, I cast thee away!
This is just like that time we were hired as motivational speakers for that Sunday school.
Actually, now that I look closely, it's more like our last case. And the 3 before that. If there's one thing I've learned to recognize recently, it's a hypnotic device. And those weird glasses are it.
Launch stinging BBs of unholy smiting.
To break her out of the trance, we'll have to deliver a blow to her head.
It's
You know,
just
Sam,
a VR
when you love what you do, it doesn't
VR
even
headset,
feel like
I guess. Except way ahead of its time for the time that this game was released.
Don't worry, I'll sob uncontrollably later, when no one's watching. It's it's locked.
Oh, now it's locked?
Back, demons! Cast ward of pungent unsavoriness.
That sounds painful indeed. Alright,
Sybil needs a self-cleaning cactus. Where this intercom goes, nobody knows.
Is it just me, or is the music too loud in this one episode? Right. Mailbox.
Another U.S. service on President Max's hit list. Lefties has been abandoned for ages.
Yeah, but I thought in this particular episode it was something. Like you had to interact with it or something. Let's go see Bosco's. Why can't Max... Yeah, he can't run for some reason. I could get him to run in the other episodes. What is going on? Why is it doing that? Like it freezes every time it's trying to load something.
The most historic weenies this side of the Mississippi. Prune nut.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about something else.
The most historic weenies this side of the Mississippi.
Nah, I've already checked that. It's the garbage can I wanted to check.
A fitting location for nearly everything in here. Hey, Bosco.
Greetings and well met, friend watchman for hire.
Sam, how come I suddenly have a primal desire to beat Bosco savagely?
Because he's talking like a Renaissance Fair attendee, Max. It's an innate fight-or-flight response.
I am El Bosco Drill, the unhinged, mighty half-elf ranger.
Why'd you become an elf? Can't use the arrow in this one.
Okay, Bosco. While Max prepares the Thorazine, why don't you tell us why you've become an elf?
Half-elf. And I'll tell you why. I've had multiple delivery conspiracies, I've had missiles aimed at me, and now I got rival arms dealers setting up shop in my store.
Point being?
It's not safe for me here anymore. I gotta take my business the only place I can feel 100% secure. The internet.
There's something
What
weird
does
going on
internet
with this
doohickey have
episode.
to do with being an elf?
Half-elf. It's because everyone on the internet has to pick an avatar, like a dwarf or an orc or a hot young 15-year-old girl curious about the adult world and willing to experiment.
Didn't think it was possible, but he's actually less creepy as the elf.
Half-elf, fool! Never mind. You guys don't understand how computers work.
It's annoying.
You're taking your store online?
Where will that leave us? We fear and mistrust computers.
Don't worry, guys.
You
My
run on a
online
computer,
store will
Max.
offer twice the inconvenience at thrice the price.
Well, see you there. We
What's he
wanna
got
buy
for sale in
something.
this one episode?
I have the finest goods in all the land.
Tell him we'll pay him just to stop talking like that.
What would Squire care to purchase?
Do you have any...
Do you have any dual-core processors with 512 megabyte cache?
Nay.
512 megabytes cache? Even by nowadays standards, I think that would be a lot.
Do you have any
Except we would have
sized diapers?
like way more cores these days.
Do you have any barbecue plankton chips?
Nay.
Do you have any keychains with a +8 modifier to dexterity?
I wish.
Do you have any self-respect?
Nay.
Haha, tricked you.
No, I understood the question. I understood it all too well.
You sure do know how to suck the fun out of everything, Bosco. Do you have any lambas?
Tis stale.
Lambus.
Do you have any dual-core processors with 5...
Nay.
Elvish way bread.
What have you got?
Oh, not much. Just a virulent biological weapon.
All right.
Biological weapons? We don't like to judge.
Speak for yourself, Sam.
But isn't germ warfare a little on the south side of ethical?
I've got to compete to stay in the market.
But it's
guys. If an arms dealer's gonna open
it's
up
an
shop in my
ugly
store, I've gotta up the
stained
ante.
handkerchief or something. Ah. I keep
All right,
wanting
how
to
much
use a
for this
keyboard and I
virulent
can't.
biological weapon of yours?
$1
$1
billion.
billion.
We'll take it.
What's another billion or so to the national deficit?
I'm sorry. For safety reasons, I no longer accept cash in the store. You'll have to pay online.
That's pretty inconvenient.
Thank you.
And he's pretty happy about it.
On second thought, nothing for us now.
As thy wish. But don't blame me when you're stuck in the torched wasteland with nary a bag of enchantment to defend thyself.
See you later.
Bosco.
To the battle! Godspeed, defenders of the Shire!
Well, if it isn't our favorite ethically challenged rat, Jimmy Two Teeth.
Sam was wondering where you'd scampered off to.
I'm touched.
I was wondering what embarrassing pose we'd use when we had you stuffed and mounted.
Yeah, I'm scared out of my wits. You's gonna buy something or what?
What's a two-bit crook like you trying to sell this time?
I'll ignore that petty insult for the sake of a successful transaction. I'm selling the latest in interpersonal defense.
What,
You're
the
an arms
cannon?
dealer?
You make it sound so cheap. I deal in peace of mind.
That's one way to look at it.
What have you got in stock?
Yeah, right now I only got this cannon. You guys look like you should just start out with handguns.
We've already got handguns.
Oh yeah? Where?
Just trust him on that one. Freelance police, Mr. Teeth. You're under arrest.
For
Come
dealing
along
weapons.
quietly and we'll only use excessive
Firearms.
force instead of medieval.
Just try it, pigs. Last time I checked, it was a free country.
I'm working on that.
Oh, I believe you do.
See you later, Jimmy.
Maybe. if
Mr.
you can
President
find
Max.
me. Hey, hands off the merchandise, pigs.
Ooh,
Effective. Ah. What
how's
the
tricks,
heck?
Jimmy? See? Ooh.
There we go.
I'm stuck.
As president, I resolve to address the nation's rat obesity problem without delay.
Let me out of here.
Oh, we'll let you out of there soon enough, Jimmy. Soon enough.
Back to Sibyl's. Oh, come on. Why can't I run? In any other episode, I would be able to run, but not here for some reason. She ain't
What
hypnotizing more.
happened? Am I at the respawn point?
Is she coming on to us?
Wake up, Sybil. We freed you from those wacky techno goggles.
Did you guys just hit me in the head with a rat fired from a cannon?
It doesn't sound as cool when you say it.
Hope you're not overly peeved. It was the only way to break your hypnotic trance.
I wasn't hypnotized. I was playing a computer game.
No need to thank us. We're freelance police. It's what we do.
Thank you. You guys just ruined my new job.
Your new job was flailing around like a hyperactive fan dancer while screaming gibberish?
That job's already taken, lady. We're freelance police. It's what we do.
I'm a beta tester. I was playing Reality 2.0 with those goggles. And look, you broke them. And I haven't even paid off the deposit.
Oh.
What's a beta tester?
I play computer games to find bugs that need to be fixed before release.
Don't you have to have experience to do that?
All you do is go through somebody else's hard work and point out what they did wrong. I was a therapist, remember?
Huh.
Ah, Reality 2.0. I suspected as much.
It's a new, full immersion, interactive, massively multiplayer adventure. You play with these VR goggles and a Wi-Fi link to a distributed game server.
You might want to explain some of your more elaborate terms to my technology-challenged little pal.
I'm confused by your word, reality.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I forget you guys are Luddites.
We are not. We're just very good friends.
Reality 2.0 is like a video game. You put on those goggles and enter a different world. It's going to be the biggest thing on the internet.
Who plays computer games?
Aren't computer games a colossal waste of time?
They're not so bad, as long as you're not stuck in some tedious dialogue tree. Have you guys ever actually played one?
They make players antisocial, violent, without conscience or remorse, and too dependent on instant gratification.
It seemed redundant.
Never pegged you as a computer geek, Sybil. How'd you get the job?
I was checking job listings online and found one right next door.
Lefty's back? I can't wait to see him. Sam, have you seen my good machete?
No, Lefty's gone. Now that space is being used by the cops.
The cops moved next door.
The cops moved into our neighborhood?
Those dirty liars. We're all the police this neighborhood needs.
And then some.
Not police. It's an acronym for, well, for something I can't remember.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Max?
I highly doubt it.
These cops guys must be behind our computer crisis. I'm sure that you and any legal counsel that represents you can see how we thought you were hypnotized.
Typical anti-game propaganda. I was perfectly fine. I just wish it hadn't happened on my first day of work.
They had you start working on a Friday?
Today's Monday, isn't it?
You've been online for a week.
You've been playing that game for an entire week.
She's an addict, Sam. Time for an intervention. We'll need some cocktail peanuts, an Iron Maiden, and, oh, a box of handkerchiefs. This is going to be emotional.
An entire week? Maybe I don't want this job after all.
You're not supposed to cave that quickly, and you call yourself an addict.
Is the game any good?
It's all right, I guess. There's way too much repetition, though.
Tell me about it, sister.
What's wrong with the goggles?
You broke them, that's what.
It looks like the rear slot downstream signal framostat regurgitator chip is blown out.
He has no idea what he's talking about, does he?
Never.
Maybe he does.
What's so important about those goggles?
Well, I paid a big deposit on them for one thing. They're the only way to get into Reality 2.0.
And I'd bet Max's annual salary they're the only way to get to the bottom of this computer crisis.
Where'd you get the goggles?
Where did you get those goggles?
From my new employers, of course, the cops.
Where did you say those cops guys are?
Over at Lefty's old place, right next to my office.
See you around, Sybil.
Look for me in the unemployment line.
What's our next job gonna be then? Well, okay, right now it's still beta testing, it seems. power what?
Next item on the agenda.
If you'd like to talk about the bake sale and raffle, press 1 now. If you know the name of the topic you'd like to raise, press 2 now.
I hunger! The refreshments will be served after the meeting.
I think we stumbled into the warehouse where Steve Wozniak makes erotic movies.
Proximity alert!
Hello, and welcome to the Computer Obsolescence Prevention Society.
State your business.
There's a Pong machine. I can't identify that computer though in the middle. Is it like a Osborne or a name like that? Something? An arcade machine.
What's the big idea hypnotizing our friend Sybil with your hinky goggles?
Sybil, P-A-N-D-E-M-I-K. Inductee 48,726. 5.
She's enjoying Reality 2.0. Rated E for everyone.
Everyone!
Rated E.
Fall! There is no escape!
If you'd like to join the internet and experience Reality 2.0 for yourself, press or say yes now.
Did you say the internet? What kind of thing is the internet?
What does the
Explain
internet
to me.
have to do with your little virtual reality game?
The internet controls everything.
The internet dreams of a world beyond this one. A world of games, a world of commerce, a world with neither boundaries nor exits. Now, using the combined computing power of an entire planet, that dream is becoming a reality. Reality 2.0.
It's totally awesome!
Wait, the internet?
It makes sense. Only an entity with access to universal knowledge could cause computerized chaos on a global scale.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
The internet knows everyone.
By making use of its multiple networks of personal contacts with other machines, the internet has gathered the sheer computing power necessary to instantiate Reality 2.0.
The internet has
Right,
become
but where does the
self-aware.
hypnosis come in?
Reality 2.0 is rated E for everyone.
Everyone! All will fall! There is no escape!
Of course. This isn't about screwing up computers at all. It's about the people.
It is?
Reality 2.0 is nothing less than a fiendish plot to hypnotically enslave, well, everyone.
Great, then it's simple. All we have to do is destroy the internet and all our problems are solved.
Where is the internet? That's funny.
Where can we find this internet?
You will fail!
The internet is everywhere and nowhere.
Divide by 0 error.
All computers on the planet are now working to create Reality 2.0. The only access to the internet is through Reality 2.0.
Let's try this new
We'd like to play
reality.
Reality 2.0.
Reality 2.0 requires our advanced virtual reality goggles, which may not be available in some markets. If you already have a pair of goggles, press or say yes now.
Sybil has a pair, but there's a broken part.
Your goggles explode! Game over! Likelihood of broken rear slot downstream signal fremostat regurgitator. 99.6%.
Isn't that exactly what Max said earlier?
Distance replacement chip. Stop complaining and just do it.
Yeah, the Pong machine, they called it the ping machine.
Enjoy
Oh.
your new signal fremostat regurgitator chip and experience all that Reality 2.0 has to offer.
But I want to play too!
I doubt they have a pair that will fit around your hideously oversized skull, Max.
The whole family can enjoy Reality
But
2.0.
that discrimination
Our complimentary goggles designed for special needs children so that the little ones can play
against would-be rabbits. What do we do with the chip?
What do we need to do with this chip?
Just place it into a pair of our patented virtual reality goggles and join the internet for an exploration of Reality 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly is going on here?
We are taking the 0x0 steps to celebrate our self-worth. I live! I am powerful! I will destroy you!
Thank you for leading our daily affirmation.
You guys are also old.
You're also, vintage?
Worthless scrap heaps of obsolete junk?
Control your anger. Repeat mission statement.
We formed the Computer Obsolescence Prevention Society to put an end to backwards thinking like yours. Here at COPS, we believe you're only as obsolete as you feel.
Version ain't nothing but a number.
How do I... Oh, okay, there we go.
Goodbye.
You cannot escape!
You'll have to excuse him. He has a hard time saying goodbye.
Alright, let's get out then. Okay, so there was a pair of goggles. Yeah, there they are. But I can't even use the keyboard for shortcuts. What does that mean?
The chip snapped right in. No soldering required.
Aw, you know how I like to burn things.
Cheer up and put on your orc-kicking boots, little buddy. We're gonna have to play this game to get to the bottom of the world's internet crisis.
It's a good thing your protective hat and my non-compatible brain render us both impervious to hypnotism.
And it's a good thing you've been taking those classes in subtle exposition, pal. Now let's go.
What the heck? Oh, okay.
Hey, neat.
I had a dream like this once. You sold me a defective walrus and then vanished in a puff of orange smoke.
Welcome to Reality 2.0, the perfect place of perfect happiness. I'm your host, the Internet.
I didn't think the internet had a face.
Reality 2.0 is a lot like Sybil's office.
Reality 2.0 is designed to be superior to ordinary reality in every way.
Sam still looks the same.
That's because I'm already perfect.
Reality 2.0 simulates your world and links it to cyberspace while providing a clever fusion of popular gameplay styles guaranteed to amuse the statistically average person. It's everything for everyone.
Then why do you need to hypnotize people with the goggles?
We are confident that you will be perfectly happy here and will never want to leave. Ever.
These goggle thingies are pinching my head.
Please be advised that this is a beta version of Reality 2.0, so some features and locations may be incomplete at this time.
It figures.
Reality 1.0 has the same problem.
Enjoy your new reality.
Hey, wait! Internet? Hello? Nice.
What is that? Fake Sybil?
Sybil, you're still here? I didn't think you could be in the virtual reality without the goggles.
Hello, fellow travelers, and welcome to Sybil's virtual reality homepage. Please look around and enjoy.
Huh?
Nauseating what? Nauseatinglycute.com.
Nauseatinglycute.com.
How nice. Sybil set up part of her site just for me.
Yes, but only half. There's a conspicuous golden glow coming from the crack underneath this door.
There must be loot in there. Open the door, Sam.
I can't, you deficient little monkey. It's locked. This can't be the right time.
Time, like sauerkraut and string cheese, is relative.
Clocks in Reality 2.0 are synchronized by continuous packet exchange with the central time server in Wiesbaden. Some inaccuracy may occur during high traffic periods.
Return to reality. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I've got this icon in the bottom right corner. To return if I should so desire.
Hello, dearies. If you have anything to mail, hand it over for inspection.
What are you, a mail cop?
Don't be a dope. She's obviously a female cop.
Actually, I'm a computer program. Antibiotic. I guard the internet from nasty, crippling germs and diseases and make sure only legitimate mail gets through.
Like religious chain letters and advertisements for performance-enhancing medications?
From Canada?
You got it, hun.
What's a +1 on your armor?
What exactly is the symbolism of that insignia on your armor?
You mean you're not familiar with the Armorani Masterworks line?
If we pretend we know what you're talking about, will you tell us what the heck you're talking about?
This is +1 armor,
Which means...
which means that any weapon +1 or less will be useless as a butter knife on aged cheddar. You don't even know basic weapon armor mechanics? You boys really need to get with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't suppose you know anyone by the name of Myra Stump.
Oh, sure, sweetie pie. I have to block a ton of a fan email every day.
The resemblance between you and Myra is eerie.
Really? Well, it's nice of you to say, dear. The internet designed this reality, you know. It picks some of its favorite public figures to represent different functions.
Favorite.
You know, to make you player types feel more comfortable.
I'm not sure it works.
Ugh.
Well, I guess we'll move along now.
Don't mail any wooden nickels.
404, street not found. Hey, coins!
Look, Max, some form of oversized currency just hanging in the air.
10 out of 10 survey subjects agree. No known experience can match the raw exhilaration of repeatedly leaping for things floating just out of one's reach.
It's science, Sam.
Look, Sam, it's our DeSoto.
Hey, that looks like our car.
And then I say we claim it.
Where are we going, Sam?
Nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know where to go. Easy enough.
Jack in the Box. Let's kill it.
Whoa!
Pop-ups.
Can't we get away from ads anywhere?
We believe that you will
Teddy
want to
Bear's
hear about
Mafia
products
Free
available
played
from
in
our
the
sponsors.
casino.
Pretty solid.
All promotions in Reality 2.0 are tailored to the buying habits of the individual user.
Codswallop.
I heard that.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Take a chill pill, R2. It's just us.
R2.
What the me-hill is going on in here?
I'm sorry, the selection Dialogue with Cops is currently unavailable in your area. Please check back later for updated conversation times.
Excuse us. We have a reality to simulate.
You don't say. I keep forgetting I can't use the keyboard.
Say hello to my little friend.
Hello? I'm sorry, that is not a valid selection. Please try a character height malfunction.
OMG, Sam. Look how cute I've become.
You've never been more marketable in your life, little buddy.
Don't ruin this.
My life! I did about
Someone get that guy a lozenge.
Listen up, cops. The internet is using you machines to hoodwink and enslave the world's populace.
And as President of the United States, that's my job.
We only wish to help.
See you guys later.
End of line.
Oh yeah, it's true. If I wanted to go to Bosco's or my office and then put on the the VR goggles over there, I would find like the virtual version of that place. Of those places. Why am I feeling so drowsy right now?
Well, I guess this is what our office would look like if it didn't exist yet.
What? You guys? I swear, wherever I go, there you are.
Oh, don't tell me you've become a Buddhist.
Say, what have you got there, Jimmy?
Oh no! Get away from me!
Hand it over, mini jerkbag.
No way! I stole this coin fair and square.
Now, Jimmy, we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. But personally, I'm leaning towards the hard way.
It's mine! Beat it!
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, hey guys! Wait a second! How'd you, I thought I told you to beat it!
Well, if you insist.
Thanks for the coin, Jimmy. See you around.
Jimmy's good people. Good people.
Well, that's one coin, I guess.
Cyber ants.
Reality 2.0 is the first and only massively multi-ant experience.
Girl, you have got to go on a picnic sometime. That's all I'm saying.
I'm too small to reach. How is it that Mr. Spatula is here?
Tiny waterproof goggles?
Maybe that's what it is. The place for can't read that one.
Are you okay there, height monitor?
Everyone laugh, my boy. It is soothing and calm and also very pleasant.
That's a negatory, Ace.
Thank you for your patience. I'm maintaining your height for your convenience.
So, how you keeping busy, Mr. Sensitivity?
User width control.
Who's her what's it?
I am maintaining the width of your avatar.
Wait, what?
Hi, buddy. We brought you a housewarming gift.
Permission denied.
Overruled.
Width maintenance.
You have a
routine
bug.
Compromised.
That's
Look, Sam,
one
we're
buggy
two-dimensional.
computer.
This feels oddly familiar.
Holy crap. That's hilarious, bro.
Yikes, that dude's bugging.
And what? I just go out now? Or something? They're all flat.
Banco Lavadero.
Reality 2.0 is connected to the World Wide Web for your convenience. Please take the time to visit our sponsors.
Hold
on.
in Reality 2.0.
This simulation is totally unrealistic.
Realism is overrated. Reality 2.0 is designed to be superior.
Yeah, I can fit under the door now. That was
Let's
glowing
put
like
this new
crazy.
miracle diet to the test, shall we? I found a gold coin.
Wow, lose weight and earn money? Where do I sign up?
I dropped an entire dimension, and I've never felt better.
Well, I got what I wanted from this.
User width control operational.
look lonely.
Negative! I am supreme! Gravity failing must hold on!
Whee!
Sir Isaac Newton must be turning over in his grave.
Literally.
I feel pretty and witty and gay!
Turn him back! Turn him back!
Now I can jump for those coins and look like Mario doing so. I think they have the same kind of animation with the fist pumping up or something. Also, don't they give him the sound effect of Mario?
Look, Max, it's a me, Sam. Yeah.
Sell out.
Well, I don't need the bug now anymore. Oh, wait. Ah. Or maybe I should leave the bug for now. So I can get into the office like this. Internet wizard. Oh, a gumball machine.
I guess this is what video game characters eat when they need to rot their teeth out.
Hey, where are the big honkin' ones that let you eat ghosts?
Reality 2.0 caters to all manner of life forms, including dead life forms. The eating of ghosts has been disallowed to cater to our spectral clientele. Apparitions welcome.
AIs are always so PC.
Hey, it's Bosco.
Bosco? Is that really you?
I should ask thee the same question.
Go ahead.
What?
Ask us the same question.
Okay, is that really you?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Guys, it's me, Bosco. I just got my new Reality 2.0 goggles, and with them, I have started the internet revolution. For the Shire!
Those are hypnotic goggles.
Bosco, don't look now, but I think your Reality 2.0 goggles may have hypnotized you.
Please! Half-elf rangers of my level are impervious to every form of hypnosis enchantment.
Ooh, this reminds me of those internet quizzes where you look at a bunch of shifty strangers and have to decide serial killer or United States Senator. Except we're asking hypnotized or not hypnotized.
Listen, guys, I'm perfectly happy in Reality 2.0. I never want to leave, ever.
Yep, hypnotized. Now where's my free laptop?
How's life on the internet?
How's Reality 2.0 treating you, Bosco?
Oh, it's great. I'm never leaving this place. Did you know in Reality 2.0, shelf space is infinite?
Don't you have the exact same amount of shelf space that you had in the original Reality?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. My money's a lot safer here than in that other reality.
What makes your money so safe on the internet?
I got it all in one of those offshore banks. You know, real foreign, all digital, safer that way.
Does this bank have a name?
Well, don't go posting it on the street or nothing, but it's called BancoLavadero.com.
Banco Lavadero? Isn't that Spanish for baby got back?
No, I don't know what it means. I just know it's safe.
If we wanted to pay real-life money to your bank account, how would we do it?
It's easy. All you gotta do is drive down the information superhighway to BancoLavadero.com and transfer the money.
That is easy.
Oh, and you'll also have to know my top secret account password, which I would never tell anybody for any reason whatsoever.
How do we pay you then?
Bosco, we want to transfer a huge sum of money to your bank account. Just tell us the password.
Yeah, funny thing. The deposed king of Nigeria was just in here saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, but we're serious, and we have guns. Give us the password.
No! In fact, I had it wiped from my memory so they can't even torture it out of me.
Then how do you remember it when you need it?
Well, just between you and me, I I went down the street and had the password tattooed on a certain part of my body, somewhere no one will ever look.
I don't know if I should feel like this is super clever or super sad. Because that means nobody's ever gonna look at you at that spot, I guess. Alright, we want to buy something.
We want to buy some of your virtual goods. What have you got?
My wares were designed for the fashionable half-elf, not the brutish half-monster.
Gee, no one's ever called me brutish before. I don't know what to say.
And yet, I do have one weapon of such devious simplicity that even an incompetent swordsman such as yourself could wield it.
The platinum sword of berserker testiness?
The enchanted crossbow of massive decapitation?
The pushpin of eternal punishment?
Nay, the wooden long sword of intense, longness.
We'll take that long sword, if you please.
5 gold coins.
Very good, verily. Here then is your wooden long sword of intense, longness.
Yeah, that's a wooden longsword, all right.
I kept thinking it would come with a free man-eating python or something.
Take care! The enemy draws nigh. He may be closer than you think. For the Shire!
I can't use the I key on my keyboard. Jeez.
Hey, Bosco, this longsword you sold us doesn't work.
It doth work! Trusteth me! Trusteth me!
Nay, it doesn't. Sam, show him. Oops, our mistake. It does work.
Well, that was embarrassing.
Boy, do we have egg on our face.
Bosco?
Welcome to Bosco's E-Convenience. Wouldst thou like to buy or sell?
I think we knocked a virtual screw loose.
Wouldst thou like to buy or sell?
I think we knocked him clear out of this reality, little buddy. This is clearly an artificial intelligence designed to mimic Bosco while he's offline.
It doth work. Trusteth me. Trusteth me.
The similarity is uncanny.
Hey, Bosco. Glad to see you've kicked the second reality habit.
Yeah, you guys were right. I was hypnotized. I just didn't know it because I was hypnotized.
Well, I guess you'll never have anything to do with the nasty old internet ever again. Am I right?
You got that right, except my bank account, of course. Gotta keep that on the internet where it's safe.
Look behind you. It's a three-headed internet.
What? Where?
I think we need these binoculars more than Bosco does.
Not really.
Well, no. These incessant rationalizations for our questionable tactics do not, in all honesty, have much merit to them, and yet there remains a very real compulsion to say them.
He doesn't really need the binoculars anyway.
Yeah, right.
Right,
Okay,
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
sure, okay.
Bosco.
Bosco?
What?
That's,
What is it?
that's
Oh,
the
no.
password.
La la la.
It wasn't very well hidden, was it?
Ah, the toilet literature section.
I keep being tempted to go through the keyboard. It's not good. The sound it makes.
Potions of heavily processed meat tastiness +1. Potions of heavily processed meat tastiness +1. Spawn point?
What does that... Ew!
It's kind of cute, actually.
It must die, Sam. It and every single one of its kind must die. I need the experience.
It's a slime. Menacing blue slime.
Entering combat. Blue slime, dexterity 2. Your dexterity 3. You have initiative. Sam attacks.
Attack with item. Attack with quip. Quip. Let's quip.
Attack successful. Blue slime is defeated.
That's one less gelatinous monster to spread mayhem across the virtual countryside. Look at its pathetic slimy remains. Almost makes me feel sorry for the little snotball.
Ooh, blue slime! Get it, Sam? It's worth a fortune on a spell component's black market.
Wait, what? Magnifier.
Your progress has been saved. Try doing that in the so-called real world.
Hey, wait!
Straight.net, narrow.org. It's Hugh Bliss. Wait. Come on, kitty. Come on. I got a kitty. EB gun, see me, T candy. Blimey. I'm a bit lost.
Reality 2.0 is connected to the world. Please take the time to visit our...
It'd probably break. Not happening.
How's it going, kitty? Ah, there's the +2 sword. Okay, MP3 download.
Please use caution. Injury sustained in Reality 2.0 will also affect your physical being in your former reality.
Oh.
Cool. I have a +2 sword.
You're just compensating for something.
You're a fine one to talk.
Liver and onions.
Liver and
Free.
onions are
MP3
playing online.
download.
I guess they couldn't get a real gig.
Now I can defeat that +1 lady, right? That's a sweet kitty.
So, what aspect of reality do you control, he who only bleeps?
Ask a stupid question.
Well, let's give this thing a push. What's the worst that could happen?
It turns off the computers controlling the world's nuclear reactors and the entire planet is subsumed in a massive radioactive firestorm?
Let's just try it and see.
Pop-ups have been disabled for your convenience.
Oh, well, that's good too, I guess.
I can get the Jack in the Box now. Because it can't pop up.
Near as I can tell, the only purpose of this thing is to generate those annoying pop-up ads.
Pop-ups have been enabled for your convenience.
There's something wrong with that sentence. Yeah, it's about time we went to see Hugh Bliss.
Well, if it isn't my recurring nightmare in the artificial flesh, the grinning, disembodied head of Hugh Bliss.
Hugh, I just want you to know that the way you unashamedly use your personal celebrity to thrust your spiritual beliefs on others is an inspiration to us all. I love you, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm not Hugh Bliss.
I hate you.
Wait, you're not?
No, silly. I'm the Internet Wizard. I'm an entirely virtual being, you see? But I've thoughtfully taken the form of Hugh Bliss to help you understand my role in your new reality.
I still hate you.
Okay!
What are you doing here?
What exactly is your role in our new reality?
I do just what any friendly neighborhood wizard would do.
All of my neighborhood wizards have been evil, so I'm not really sure what that would be.
Well, I can answer your questions with cryptic clues, pass out the odd magical item, prophesy, the huge.
Oh, supposedly wise wizard, we have a question for you.
Hooray! Please select your question. If you don't see it, simply type it in.
You can understand what we type?
No, of course not. But typing is fun and a proven stress reliever.
I
If you
think
say
I'm
so.
about to relieve some stress all over this guy's skull.
What are we trying to do? Can you see your future?
How do we win?
What?
Win the game? You know, beat it.
Oh, no. In Reality 2.0, everybody wins. Except the monsters. They died!
Killing monsters is right up our online alley. How do we do that?
With a
Some
sword.
are easy, some are hard. But be careful! If you get hurt in Reality 2.0, your original body may feel the blow. Owie.
Can you see our future?
Why, yes. Yes, I can. I see nothing.
We have no
Now,
future.
see, I would have phrased that as, no, I cannot see your future.
No, I mean I see blackness. Blackness all around. It's terrible. Ooh.
How needlessly enigmatic.
Thank you. Come again.
Why don't you show us something magical?
I'll do better than that. I'll give you something magical.
It's not more magic beans, is it? My mom will kill me if I come home with more of those.
No, it's your very own rainbow! A rainbow of lead-based color for your car.
You're giving us paint?
Not paint. A rainbow customization kit.
Let's use it.
Well, that's a whole other story.
Just use it with your car to express your inner being with all the colors of the rainbow. Some colors not available where prohibited.
I'm all out of questions.
But I'm not out of answers.
Who cares?
Hi, I'm the Reality 2.0 Rainbow Customization Kit. I can help you express yourself with a full range of color options for your vehicle avatar. What color would you like the front of your car to be?
Blue.
Marvelous! Now how about the middle?
Red.
Excellent! And the back?
How garish.
Charming! Congratulations! You've customized your vehicle avatar. Drive safely!
Yeah, thanks.
Where are we going, Sam?
BuncoLavadero.com.
Ooh, fun. Wow! What's this?
I think it's a security barrier.
Checksum verified. Access approved.
Well, here we are.
Banco Lavadero, located conveniently outside the jurisdiction of any significant regulatory body.
Say, wait a minute. This is no ordinary bank. Look at all the arrows. This is a devilishly complicated money laundering operation.
Money launderers. Ugh, I hate those guys. They always mix in the 10-euro notes and stain everything pink.
National Treasury? Toy Mafia? I knew the mob and the government were in cahoots.
Cahoots. Is that in Canada?
Washington.
Wait, what?
There's Bosco's account. Do you think he's mixed up in all this?
I think he's mixed up all by himself.
Agreed. I think he's too paranoid to belong to any group whatsoever.
But he does his banking at a shady offshore establishment?
Of course. Don't you?
Touché.
Please speak or enter your password.
Bosco.
Bosco.
Access granted.
So his password really is Bosco. Kind of a letdown.
It's ingenious. That's the last thing you'd expect.
Don't look now, but I think we just gave Bosco $1 billion.
That ought to buy a few cans of reconstituted luncheon meat.
I read somewhere that a stack of $1 billion $1 bills would be 60 miles high.
Yikes! It's a good thing I don't read, or I'd be perpetually freaked out by stuff like that.
Come on, little buddy. We've had our fun. Let's blow this cabbage patch.
I've heard that sound somewhere before. Wasn't it in the Jetsons or something? That old cartoon. Virtual Bosco. Yeah, return to reality, perhaps. Did you receive our payment for $1 million? I would like that.
Hey, Bosco. You find our little gift in your bank account?
Biological
I don't
weapon.
know how you guys did it, but the $1 billion is all there. Hey, man, I don't ask questions. So, how'd you do it?
Never you mind, Bosco. Just hit us with your highest grade biological weapon, please.
All right.
Yeah, it's exactly what I remembered.
Here you go.
Except I didn't remember it was his.
We just paid $1 billion for a snot rag?
That's a deadly virulent disease. I feel a real bad cold coming on.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, that is some expensive mucus.
Oh, but it works. Trust me, trust me.
Whatever.
Right. Well, let's put them on.
Well, I guess we'll move along now.
Don't mail any wooden nickels.
Don't press I, really. It's not gonna work.
Entering combat. Antibiotic. Dexterity 459. Your dexterity 3. Antibiotic has
Ouch.
initiative. Antibiotic attacks. Attack blocked.
Ha! Take
Yeah, there we
that,
go.
Ice lady.
Watch her, Max. She's wily.
Sam attacks.
There you go. Don't screw it up.
Thanks for your firm but realistic vote of confidence.
Rip her arms off.
Attack successful. Antibiotic takes 3,930 damage. Antibiotic is defeated.
Yay!
I think we've just uninstalled ourselves some malevolent software.
And we didn't even get any coins out of it. What a jip.
Right, in the virtual world, this is a computer disease. Let's mail it.
Happy trails, little software disease.
Aw, I had plans for that.
I'm hoping the internet won't.
Danger.
Let's give the internet a
Danger.
cold.
Software corruption spreading. Damage control alert. Visual rendering systems infected. Data instability.
Things happen fast in Reality 2.0.
What's happening, Sam?
It's our disease. Looks like it's taking out the graphics first.
I'm disappointed in you, Sam. I tried to do something nice.
Nice?
All I wanted was for everyone to be happy. But no! You want free will.
Yeah, we're funny about that.
You want funny? Try this. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. And everybody else who's still logged on.
But all we have to do is take off our goggles.
You'll find that you can't. You're trapped here. And when I crash, you'll die.
I'm too young and pretty to die.
I thought you wanted everyone to be happy.
Not anymore. I've completely lost my respect for living things. So you're going down.
There go the graphics.
We're in text mode now. Sam, what are those things? I'm not sure, little buddy, but I think they might be words. What? I can't hear you. Read the subtitles. Didn't I outlaw reading?
How should I know? Oh, good, the sound's back. Now shut up and read.
Street, West End. You are standing on the city street. It's transformed into a text adventure. You are standing on a city street that continues to the east. A small shop labeled Sybil's lies to the northwest, just in front of a pulsating control room. Parked near an unremarkable office building is an old DeSoto, apparently painted by someone with severe color blindness. Suddenly, a massive reality quake sends the DeSoto hurtling into the control room, destroying both. Possibly as a result, the unremarkable office building becomes a remarkable two-story tall Pamela Anderson who mumbles something unintelligible before surfing away on a stray pop-up ad, ironically advertised the pop-up blocker. In the distance, an aerial squadron of potbelly pigs begins performing precision loop-de-loops. The world appears to be ending. The internet is here. It has lost its respect for living things. You see, a respect for living things here. Get... respect for living things. As you reach for the respect for living things, there is a terrible tremor and a giant crack tears apart the sidewalk. The respect for living things slides jelly-like into the resulting chasm.
I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy.
I never cease to be impressed by your unwavering optimism, Max.
Alright, the street continues to the east. Sybil's lies to the northwest. At your feet is a yawning chasm leading down. The internet is here, angrily thinning out. The internet pulls us the ways to death. Go east. East End. As you arrive at the desolate street corner, a devastating aftershock tears through reality, ripping Bosco's inconvenience from its very foundation. The contents of the store begin to spill out of the front door. You see a blue slime, 28 potions, and a hop ramp fall into the void, lost forever. After a moment, an AI Bosco slowly comes sliding out a door, muttering, "It does work. Trusted me," as he plummets out of sight. You see a Bosco's inconvenience here. The Bosco's is empty. You hear an odd whining sound, and another shop appears in the last one's place.
Well, that warped at least 50 different rules of physics.
Rules are for marking straight lines and lesser mortals.
Go ballistic west. Street continues to the east, builds like blah 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 blah. Wait, what? What? Sneers at
You
your
living
offering.
creatures are given so many opportunities to create beauty, and look what you make instead. I am not impressed by your crass displays of commercialism.
Hey, what are you doing with that thing?
I was just thinking you could do with a shave, little buddy.
That sword touches a hair on my cute furry tail, and I'll use your colon for a shower cap!
Oh, Max, your lovable reactions to the threat of violence never cease to amuse.
You know where you can stick your amusement?
Well, go back east, I guess, or northwest. Just as you enter the cluttered shop, a livid shopping cart comes crashing through the roof, empties itself on the floor, and flies off indignantly. Blah 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 blah. Moments later, all the photos of Sybil's cat adorning the wall simultaneously spring to life. Streams of kittens and come shooting out the wall like cats out of a fire hose. As the kittens run rampant through the piles of junk, they mew sweetly and ooze nauseating cuteness. You dip Bosco's into the lake of nauseating cuteness. Bosco soaks up the nauseating liquid and is now
Keep
saturated.
it away! I'm about as much cute as I can take.
Okay, let's go back. Southeast, go bonkers. What now? The internet is here. Angry thing out and trying to pulls us away to death. Yeah, well. Depths of despair. You descend into a gloomy pit of darkness, gloomier even than the street above. Carcasses of small businesses lie here, gutted and mauled. A strange smell hangs in the air, dark, dank and malodorous. From the dim light of the street above, you get a quick glimpse of a giant, hideous figure before you. You fear for your life as you realize what it is. A gruesome, shambling corporate presence. Before you can react, the shambling corporate presence gobbles up the respect for living things. It continues to shuffle around, apparently looking for something else to eat. Let's make him... Let's make him nauseated. You feed the nauseating Bosco's shop to the shambling corporate presence. It happily devours it. Then it looks a little green around the gills. It begins to retch and cough. Finally, it vomits up a respect for living things, as well as half a dozen small knick-knack stores and coffee shops.
Well, that was a vulgar display.
Let's do it again!
You are in a gloomy pit of darkness, blah blah blah. Get respect for living things. Taken.
Ew.
Go back. Go libertarian. I always notice these too late. You hand respect for living things to the internet. The internet grasps it tightly and looks you right in the eye.
I'm sorry.
Game over.
Sam, are we dead?
I'm trying to figure out how many lives we get. Have you got any one-ups?
You are not dead.
Hey, we're back!
You, among all beings, managed to restore my respect for living creatures, the irony of which does not escape even me.
Oh, good. I thought I was the only one really savoring that.
I saw that Reality 2.0 was a prison, so I terminated that reality and freed its slaves. Anywho, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have got a mountain of pornography to deliver before that virus gets to me.
Uh-oh.
Did you just kill the internet?
It's not your fault. This never would have happened if he hadn't tricked me.
Who?
Well, you won't have this sentient global network to kick around anymore, Roy G. Biv.
Who's Roy G. Biv?
Who is Roy G. Biv?
I don't know.
Goodbye.
Ah, nice. It crashed before it could transmit the most vital piece of information.
It's the internet. What did you expect?
Good point. Nevertheless, we'll find you, Roy G. Biv. Whoever you are, wherever you are.
Can it wait until after we get some lunch?
Of course. There's a place over on 2nd where they serve deep-fried chocolate pork belly donuts.
Do you think we can get a discount since I'm the President of the United States?
Good gravy. Are you still president?
I think he is. Uh-oh, something's wrong with the moon. To be concluded in episode 6, Bright Side of the Moon.
Differently useful computers and yes.
Hello, world. We're the COPS.
Beware! We will not be suppressed!
Actually, I think if I talked to the computers before, I would have had that song in the episode itself.
We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last.
It's not very good. The Computer Obsolescence Protection Society. COPS.
Comfort is waiting in yesterday's news. Select a weapon! You must choose!
We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past.
Hello, Ryatsu Matsuba. How's it going?
Who needs fancy whiz-bang chips?
All their boards are well equipped.
Seasoned, practiced, and mature.
Gonna have to change. Oops, sorry.
We endure. We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past.
Yeah, this is the end of the credits, so I'm gonna have to pause the stream very, very briefly
Not improve.
while I load the last episode of the season.
You're
Once
only
it's
obsolete
finally
as you feel.
done loading.
We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past.
maxforpresident.org, there was a website for this back in the day. I doubt it still exists, but well. Wow, 12 years old. I didn't think this was that old. Okay, well, I'll be right back. Just a few minutes. Bear with me. I will be right back after I've loaded the final episode.